So, you may have tried to research about what kind of insurance plan you should buy, but instead, you get overwhelmed with all the different types of policies that have different conditions, etc., etc., and etc. So, let me just explain the basic insurance policies that everyone needs to help you get started. Why is insurance important? Firstly, you have to address why insurance is important. If you are new to insurance, you may wonder, why do I even need insurance? I'm the healthiest I've ever been. Well, medical emergencies are unpredictable and can happen anytime. It could be anything from illness to road accidents and bad falls. This can rack up a hefty bill that puts a lot of financial stress on you. That's why insurance policies exist to help you provide protection should these unfortunate incidents happen to you. Here are some insurance policies that everyone should have. Personal accident plans, also known as PA plans, are often affordable insurance policies that provide coverage in the form of financial compensation if you meet any accidents. This is one of the most basic insurance that is super important to have because accidents are unexpected and unpredictable. It could be in the form of car accidents, sports accident, and where you sprain your ankle, or even an insect bite that went wrong. All of these may require medical bills that you have to fork out money for, and these bills can range from hundreds to thousands of dollars. Therefore, getting a personal accident plan is key to protect your finances from taking a devastating toll if something unfortunate happens to you. Like what I've learned in a personal accident course, 意外或明天哪一个会先发生, which basically translates to accident or tomorrow, whichever will happen first. As cliche as it sounds, I feel that this statement is extremely true. Next, hospitalization plan. Health or hospital insurance is often known as Integrated Shield Plan or ISP in Singapore. Many Singaporeans are likely already covered by MediShield Life, which is the basic coverage health insurance policy, but depending on your health risks and necessities, you may need more coverage. That's when upgrading to an Integrated Shield Plan comes into place. This plan provides more coverage and even the flexibility to go to a private healthcare sector for immediate and faster care treatment. This is especially useful if you prefer to seek treatment from a private sector or already have a health professional you are more comfortable with consulting with. Furthermore, going through the public system may take longer to provide treatment, so this insurance plan allows you to consider private options. One common objection or feedback that I constantly receive is that the cost of premiums for ISPs are always rising due to medical inflation. But some things are beyond our control, and if you are unable to afford the higher tiers of coverage, you can always purchase a lower tier plan. Or if you have a very tight budget and do not mind the longer waiting time for treatment and lower coverage of MediShield Life, you can stick to it because at the end of the day, it's always better to have some coverage instead of none. Most importantly is to buy medical insurance when you are healthy, because once you are not deemed healthy by the underwriters, you will not be able to buy any more. Next, whole life and term life plans are types of life insurance that is mainly needed if you have dependents relying on your income. Did you know that the cost to hold a funeral in Singapore is easily $10,000? These insurances are here to offer a payout to aid your family financially if the following occurs to the policyholder: death, total permanent disability, and terminal illness. If you're wondering if you get term life or whole life insurance, you can watch my video that explains all about the debate between term life and whole life insurance. But basically, whole life policies cover you for life, which is 99 years, and provides both insurance and investment / cash value opportunities, whereas term life only covers you for a limited number of years and only includes insurance coverage. The whole life policy may sound like a great deal, especially if you're in your 20s and want to start growing your savings early, but whole life policy premiums have much higher costs than term life policies. We are talking about the differences of paying more than $1,000 or $2,000 per year for a term life as compared to a whole life insurance policy. Furthermore, although whole life policies have locked-in premiums, they require a lot more financial commitment. So you have to consider carefully if you really want to commit to a whole life policy. Well, with that being said, many insurance companies try to persuade others to buy whole life insurance by saying that the total premiums paid when relying on term life insurances long term is higher than that of a whole life policy that would also let you earn through investing. So it's not worth it to go term life. But This really depends on your budget, whether you need the whole life policy benefits, and ultimately it depends on what do you actually want as a consumer. Term life policy holders usually only require coverage during their economically viable years, which is usually till they're about 60 to 70 years old and retire. And the reason why is because they no longer require their policy since their dependents are like financial stable already. Hence, this argument is no longer very valid. If you want to have both coverage and investments, you can consider whole life policy, or if you want less risk, you can follow the strategy of buy term and invest the rest instead. This will allow you to focus on catering a better but separate tool for getting coverage and investments. At the end of the day, you can consult your insurance agent about your options or purchase term life insurance from their websites. Well, if you're confident you can financially commit to the premiums of a whole life insurance and feel more secure with it, please go for a whole life policy, because like what I always tell my clients, not everybody is the same because everybody has their different needs and different wants. Next, critical illness insurance. When we are young, we tend to think that we are invincible because we can still afford to have some unhealthy lifestyle habits like sleeping late, going for supper, so on and so forth, therefore making us take our health for granted. But critical illnesses and silent diseases like heart diseases or even cancer can occur anytime, even if you feel you can maintain a healthy lifestyle. If these situations happen, your medical bills can skyrocket. So it is super important to have your critical illness insurance to cover your medical bills if this happens. Dealing with critical illness is taxing not just financially but mentally as well. So having the assurance and critical illness insurance can help relieve your financial stress and get you the treatment you need promptly so that you can focus on recovery and healing. Take note that you should get your critical illness insurance when you are still healthy, because at the end of the day, all life insurance, be it term life, whole life, or critical illness, requires you to be healthy in order to purchase it. Next, disability insurance. Now, from the name of this insurance, you may think you are unlikely to need this insurance. However, it's actually more important than you think, because the disability insurance pays you a sum of money to temporarily replace your income if you are not able to work in your line of occupation because of disability such as cancer, stroke, injuries, so on and so forth. This insurance payout helps to provide financial relief while you find another more suitable occupation. Once again, getting this when you're young and healthy is a benefit because at that period, you'll be focusing on building your career and exploring opportunities. So you likely will not have much accumulated finances to rely on. This will mean trouble if you become disabled and no longer able to work for a period of time, causing you to not have a source of income. So this insurance is more important and useful than you think, and you should definitely consider getting it, especially if you're the sole breadwinner or even an entrepreneur. So these are the top 5 insurances that everybody should have, along with some of my advice about buying insurance. If you don't have this basic insurance yet, maybe it's time for you to consider them. Of course, there are many different brands for each of the insurance policies that I've listed, so you need to research on which specific policy works for you and understand the terms and conditions of your chosen policy. You may also consult your insurance agent if you need more coaching and advice. And like what I mentioned since the start of the video, everybody is different in terms of their needs and their wants. So please look for a suitable financial advisor to give you the right advice. My name is Sean Tan, and I hope that this video was helpful for you in some way. I'll see you in the next one.